In this episode of Valheim, we'll be building a bridge and a moat and adding some additional rooms to our shipyard. Do know that this is not a tutorial, but only a narrative.
Alright, so now I'm gonna make a moat.
So here, our fellow adventurer is digging down as deep as they can, trying to create the most beautiful trench the world has seen. But due to our limited resources and time availability, we will be building a moat that is pretty dang small, but enough for us to jump over. As you can see, digging a moat is a very time-consuming task as it takes a lot of energy, a lot of food, and most importantly, a lot of time. So in between the boring and menial task of digging a moat, we also added 3 or 2 new rooms to our shipyard, which is a meat room and a rest room, and a lot of beds so we can house more additional people. Further along the video, we continue digging our long and arduous moat. How is the water traveling through our moat? Is very simple. Because of the physics engine, the water from the ocean goes into the path that we dig, thus creating a water moat that we can have surrounding our base to prevent enemies from coming near. Do know that it is pretty difficult to dig in the water as you start floating sometimes, so you should be very careful at where you dig or stop digging, because you want to dig continuously so that you can be able to walk or swim back to the shore. As we completed digging the moat, we started building the bridge. As you can see, I did not use core wood again, but core wood would have been the absolute best way to support these structures in the water. Nevertheless, we got the bridge done. We made it a little bit fancy, and although you could add a roof, there's not really much of a point, and some people will think that the structures will rot. Honestly, it will do just fine as it serves our only purpose of walking through. Now, if you were going to get attacked by trolls or whatever, we have these 2 big gated doors that will block them from coming in. And if they do break in, we can dismantle parts of the bridge to prevent them from coming in. And that is it for this episode of Valheim. Find out in the next episode of what we build.